The story of Gonegirl. I was born at 3 pounds, 7 ounces, dumped off in a NICU, and my mom walked away. I spent 4 months in the hospital, 5 months in a Catholic charities orphanage, and then I was adopted. I was adopted by a pedophile and a sociopathic mother. My brother was adopted previously to me. Just to go down the list, because I'm just going to bullet point this, it's a lot easier. So, born, dumped at a hospital, 9 months of age, get adopted to 2 whack jobs. By the time I was 15, I was pregnant by my dad. I was 72 pounds with an eating disorder and was hospitalized for 3 years. I met my husband. We had a child. I left him for personal reasons. And my life continued. And it was fine. I still had the eating disorder. And when my daughter was 8, I flatlined twice due to my bulimia. So my anorexia switched to bulimia. And that was my wake-up call. I had to change. It wasn't hard. It wasn't easy. My eating disorder came on and off for many years. In 2007, my sister, who my dad got pregnant at 17, died of ovarian cancer. It's the first time I've ever watched a person die in my life, from start to finish. Then, 2012, my brother was found, or we found my brother 6 weeks in the heat of the summer, dead in his bed of an overdose of drugs. Intentional overdose. He wrote a note saying that he was so sorry that he didn't protect me from my dad and Ginny from my dad. So that threw me for a loop. And then everything kind of was up and down from then. But I found solace in the community garden. The garden was my world. It was so relaxing, and people are so nice. I loved running that community garden. The last straw for me was this past week. I got a notice from the community garden that I can no longer be on the board, which I was on since it opened, and they had to take my garden away because my family did not take care of it after it was planted. That was the only thing that I was holding on to. Kind of like that was my goal, to eventually be able to leave my house and go to the community garden. Well, that's gone out the window. But having said that, life has been a struggle. It's been good. It's been great. I've had awesome people in my life. I would have never made it to my age now if it wasn't for the great people in my life. I tried jumping off a bridge when I was 16, and I was caught in midair. Tried to hang myself at 17. Someone caught me, and it didn't work. When my daughter was 8, I jumped out a 7th floor window, not knowing that there was a SWAT team with a net. So you can say, killing myself is not my strong point. This accident just really upset me in so many ways, not just the physical limitations, the emotional. The emotional is the worst. Because all of a sudden you look in the mirror and you find that you're useless. You're a burden, you're useless, and your family doesn't need you anymore because you're not of service to them anymore. They have no use for you because basically you can't do stuff for them anymore. So when people want to judge me for applying for a doctor-assisted suicide, you have to look at the whole picture. It wasn't just the accident. It was a combination of my entire existence. from day one till now. I have met most wonderful people, even here on YouTube. I've had great friends. I have friends that let me down, and I've let other friends down too. I'm not innocent. Never said I was. But I just wanted you to know that there was way more reasons for my decision than just the accident. The accident was just the icing on the cake of, this is too much, can't cope anymore, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to wait and get the C that's going around the pandemic. Because I only have one lung, I forgot to mention. They took my lung out at 21 for cancer. I had a bit of ovarian cancer when I was 30. They took it, they scraped it, they got it away. They fixed it surgically. Never came back. Neither did the lung ever come back. So I've had a lot of miracles in my life. Just kind of not the miracles I wanted, but that's okay. That's life. But what I want to do is I want to wish all of you the best. I want the world to be a better place. I want people to be happy. I want people to try to see others how they would want the others to see them. And that's really my final wish, is that we could learn to get along. We don't have to like everybody. Just get along. Just be nice. This is Gone Girl, over and out.